Yo, what it do? I wanted to start going over banking and how to get the best bank and what to do and what not to do and whatnot. And this is just a quick intro video for that. You can go really deep into that. I'm going to stop saying. I know I do that a lot and it's not good. I mean, I'm going to work on it. I'm going to eventually. Anyway, I'll work on that. I know it's not very good speaking etiquette, if you will. But anywho, just a quick video. So my quick recommendation, and this you can do starting today, right now, as soon as possible, is to look at your bank account if you have one and see if you get charged any kind of fee, like maintenance fee, late fee, whatever kind of fee, any kind of fee. If you have any kind of fee, first thing you need to do right away is get rid of that bank account or open. Basically, if you need the account, I mean, not necessarily get rid of it right away, but figure out why there's a fee, what the fee's for, and if there's a way to get rid of that fee. Most fees, maintenance fees, are you just have to have a minimum amount in your bank account each month or each day, or you have to have direct deposit set up, and that's the most common, really, is to have a direct deposit set up. So if you go to like Chase is a big bank, one of the big, like there's three or four: Chase, not American Express, Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and those are the big three. And Capital One, it's not as big, but Capital One's pretty big. But mainly Bank of America, Chase, and Wells Fargo are the big three. I feel I'm forgetting one, but those are the ones that come off the top of my head. And I'll get more into that in other videos. But no, you don't want to see that. Well, that's my account, but you don't want to see that. So this is Chase. I just wanted to show you the website so you know what to look for. Don't go to some weird website. Just show you like their checking account, like their basic one. You can see they have a monthly service fee. You don't want to pay that. Never pay a fee to have money stored, because that's basically robbery. Unless you get something in return that outweighs the fee. But that's another video as well, and that's only business checking accounts. And anyway, so for now, just no fees. So we just want to get rid of fees. But you'll see here, like the Chase Total Checking, there's a $12 fee unless you have direct deposit. Right here, monthly service fee waived on any linked personal savings account. It doesn't apply to this, so it won't matter if you have a savings account. And well, I thought they would have it. Get it, Chase fee, overdraft services, waive fees. Oh, ha! Click on the link if there's a link below something. Good to know. So see if you have at least electronic deposit of $500 or more, and it has to be from mainly your job, or like if you do Uber, I think Uber would work, or $1,500 every day in that account. And this account, you don't get any kind of interest. They just hold your money for you and let you pay people electronically. So there's no value in holding $1,500 in this account unless you need that to cover, bills. But don't use it as a savings or to store money. Only use it for paying credit cards or bills. And then you want to use credit cards for everything else. But don't overspend. Anyway, credit's another thing. So the main thing is pay no fee. If you're paying a fee for a checking account, you need to figure out what the fee is and how to get rid of it or open another checking account. So if you don't want to, like I have 4 checking accounts because they don't have fees. One's with my mortgage, so it's free. But that I use for money transfers, because it's more robust and easier to do a money transfer if I need to. I mean a wire transfer, instead of, which is like an instant wire to somebody. And then I have T-Mobile checking and Capital One 360 because it was my first, and Bank of America just because I got a bonus. and you can get bonuses, but that's another video. So anyway, this is already like 10 minutes probably. My bad. I'm going to stop talking. Okay, so the main thing, if you're still watching, thank you, is don't pay fees. This is just an example of a fee you would get charged. So big banks, they basically have a fee unless you have direct deposit set up to that account from your job, or you have minimum balance, which is if you have the job, it's okay. But if you want an account that you don't have to worry about that, so that's 100% free. If you have T-Mobile, I would say T-Mobile Money. It's they don't have like their own bank. They use another bank to brand themselves. Let's see, you can see here it's through Customer Bank. So this 4% on a checking account is unheard of. That's freaking awesome. Like no savings account has that high of an APR. This is only up to $3,000, but that's a free $10 every month just for having their money with them, and that is awesome. There's no reason not to have it if you're not T-Mobile, and that is only if you have T-Mobile do you get the 4%. If you don't have the T-Mobile, you still get 1% on everything over 3,000 or 1% on your balance, which is still right now, because rates are so low, 1% is better than any what do you call it? What do they call them? Any high yield savings account. Like 95% of high yield savings accounts right now are at 0.6% or maybe 0.7. But like my main high yield savings account I had is down to 0.6 from like 1.5. So just having it for like, even if you're not T-Mobile, the 1% still like a huge percentage, not huge percentage. I mean, it's still a huge difference between even its high yield savings and its checking account, which is awesome. So for just the money potential, I would say go T-Mobile. The major drawback with T-Mobile is it's a small bank. It's not very well known. So if you use like Mint or Personal Capital, then you can't link it. Like you can't have it update and show your balances automatically with those kinds of services because it's a small bank and they don't have that set up. You can add it manually, but it's kind of pointless. And like I use a spreadsheet for that, since most like my Bitcoin stuff and my crypto card I use, you can't link them to those services for now. I'm sure that will change in the future, but for now you won't be able to link this to stuff like that. Also, you can't do wire transfers at all with this account, which is okay. I hardly ever do a wire transfer unless it's for like when I got my house and when I got a big loan. So maybe 4 times in my life I've had to use a wire transfer. So for 95% of America or people, it's no big deal. And then there's no, I mean, they have ATMs, they're co-branded ATMs, like the ATMs at Target. I know you can deposit money in there and withdraw money without a fee. You can deposit money at T-Mobile stores, which I haven't done because it says there might be a fee, and you don't want to pay a fee to deposit money. That's ridiculous. Or pay a fee to get money out. That's ridiculous because it's your money. So never pay a fee to remove money or deposit money as well. But in the app, it'll tell you where an ATM is that's fee free, and double check the app. I am positive the Target at Memorial City Mall, I was able to deposit cash because you can deposit cash in ATMs. That's the way to go if you need to deposit cash. And you can withdraw cash from those ATMs as well for free, no fee. Never pay a fee to take money out or put money in, unless you absolutely have to and it's an emergency, of course. But typically, yeah, don't ever pay fees. So that's the major drawback with this account. You can't link it to, to Mint or money services like that. No wire transfers and no physical banking centers, just ATMs, which is okay because you can deposit cash in the ATMs and withdraw cash in the ATMs. And then you can use the app to do the check deposit. You don't need to go to the bank to do that. Just use your phone. And that's my main account now. So this is the account I use for everything. Um, those things can be, you know, annoying, but it's worth it in the end. And just be aware of that. And I can go into that more if you want. And then my second choice would be Capital One 360. This is the one I had before that, and I still have it because it's just free and a good account to have. See, you guys spell it right. Be careful. But the Capital One 360. With this, they do have actual branches you can go into. You can do a wire transfer to a mortgage and like a non-international person or company, but it's not meant to be transferred to other people other than a mortgage or a title company. So it's limited wire transfers with them or with the 360 account. I don't know. I haven't had their other accounts because I haven't had a need to. Maybe you can, but if you need to do wire transfers, keep that in mind. Um, that's really the only drawback with this. You can go to a branch and have a teller help you. You can go to deposit money. You can do all the traditional things with your bank that you would normally do, and it has the mobile bank deposit and all that as well. It even earns like a really small interest amount, which is awesome. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, no fees, no minimum, so you don't have to have the direct deposit, no minimum amount. It's absolutely free, no catches. Um, let's see, it has you get percent back. It's pretty small, but it's still better than nothing. And this is the 360 account. I don't see. The savings is good too. It's just a really low rate. So again, I wouldn't bother with it unless you get a bonus. If they have a sign up bonus, but we'll go over sign up bonuses later. That's another video. But you'll want the 360 checking. If you're a student, you could get student checking without fees as well. But if you don't really need to since you have the 360 and T-Mobile. It's the same difference. So I don't worry too much about it. Oh, you don't get checks. You get 4 paper checks with the T-Mobile account, and I've had this account for a few years, so you might get checks with this account, 360 checking, but I'm not sure if they still give you checks. You can always request checks, but they might charge you for a checkbook, which I haven't used a check. I use maybe one check a year to pay taxes in another county, and that's it. But even that, they have the option to pay online, and I just don't want to pay the like 50-cent fee. But anyway, so yeah. So the T-Mobile and this Capital One 360 checking account are the bee's knees. If you pay any kind of fee, get those taken care of. Do not pay the bank to keep your money. It's your money, and you should never pay a fee. And you can set up overdraft protection. If you need to do that, do that. We'll go over that in another video as well. This is just a basic video. So I'll have a banking section, a credit section, and that's it for now. Once I get a rhythm down, I'll probably add crypto. But this takes a lot longer than I think it does. And once I get where I'm going, it'll get better. It'll only get better from here. Only going up, baby. So yeah, 360 checking. Oh, sorry. Last thing, I just want to show you the interest. So yeah, this Capital One 360, it's traditional bank. You can go into a bank branch if you want, or you can do it all on the phone. I hardly ever go to the bank unless I need help or need to get like a large amount of money out the bank. Other than that, like, you don't ever have to go to the bank, and it's awesome. And I'm trying to find, it has it gives you a percentage. I'll find that and that'll be it. Erg. I know it is. It's small, but Okay, see. Yeah. So if your daily balance is less than 10 grand, the interest rate paid on your entire account balance will be 0.01% with an annual percentage yield of 0.1%, which is the same. So it's zero point 0.1 no matter how much money you have. And then these are the fees for if you need a cashier's check or anything like that. And we can go over that in another video. So yeah, that's awesome. You still, I mean, it's not a lot, but again, you just get money to have them hold your money, which is how it should be. Because how banks work is when you put money in the bank, they use the money they have in the bank to give out loans to people, and they make 3 to 10% on those loans. So they make a crap ton more on the money you put in the bank than they pay you in any kind of percentage out. And that's why you never pay them to keep your money, because they're using your money to make money. And if they try and take your money, it's not technically or legally robbery, but it's basically robbery. I mean, you let them take it from you because you don't have to. But yeah, don't ever pay fees. I don't know if I've said that enough, but never pay fees for any checking or savings account unless you get a reward that heavily outweighs that fee, unless you have a business, I don't know of any checking account that does that. Even with a business, you have to make a lot of money for the fee to outweigh the benefit, or for the benefit to outweigh the fee. And that's all for today. I just want to make a quick video. Yeah. I don't know how to pause this without going here. Oh, you can't see it. Anyway. So yeah, that's all for today. Peace out. Later.